There is a news afternoon. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu charges recipient of Silver Award for Young People, Nigeria, to stay focused. Federal government restate efforts to enhance infrastructure, manpower in healthcare sector. And France in Germany holds first deportation on Afghanistan offenders. And in sports, Napoli, Al-Ahly reach agreement for transfer of Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen. And now the details. I am Mike James. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has charged young people, particularly the recipient of the Silver Award of International Award for Young People, Nigeria, to stay focused to achieve a greater tomorrow. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this during the Silver Award presentation ceremony and 10th anniversary of the International Award for Young People, Nigeria, a part of the globally recognized Edinburgh's International Award Framework, tagged Celebrating Infinite Impact, held at Lagos House, Ikeja. The governor urged the 200 public school students aged between 16 and 24 who received the Silver International Award for Young People, Nigeria, to see the development as a motivation to push forward to greater heights, and advised the recipients to shun peer pressure and social media influence and stay focused to achieve a greater tomorrow.
Just a certificate is what they put in your head, is how you're able to believe in yourself. And at 16, 15, continue to say yourself that I will always do the right thing. Stay focused. Don't join the crowd of believing that it's okay to do the wrong thing. No, it's not okay. Because it's from now that you mold your tomorrow. It's from now that you determine what your future will be. And it's only when you do it right that future that you want, that you crave for, that you see on TV, that you see on social can come to reality.
Speaking virtually during the event, the board chair, International Award for Young People, Nigeria, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Olawale Edun, commended the resilience of the young people in achieving the feat despite the rigorous exercises.
By participating in the International Award for Young People in Nigeria at a very young age on a voluntary basis, our young people are indeed demonstrating their inspiration and their commitment to selfless service.
Edu, who also appreciated Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration, awardees, mentors, and teachers for impacting knowledge into the future leaders of tomorrow, challenged the Silver awardees to pursue their dreams and aim for the gold to distinguish them among their peers. Earlier, Lagos State Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende, reiterated the commitment of the state government to youth development and implored young people to continue to thrive for excellence.
This initiative aligns very well with our Things Plus developmental agenda of this present administration, which emphasizes youth development, social inclusion, and gender equality.
That was Lagos State Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende. In line with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration's Themes Plus agenda, the Lagos State Office for Disabilities Affairs, LASODA, has taken a step towards eliminating discrimination and promoting inclusiveness for children with special needs. Speaking at the 2024 edition of Annual Celebration for Special Needs Children, the General Manager, LASODA, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, stated that the event has become an avenue for children with disabilities to have fun and unwind, and as well ensure that they experience equal opportunities like others. Oyetunde Lawal restated LASODA's commitment to fostering an inclusive society and recognition of special needs children as integral members of the society.
This event has over the years become a vital platform for children with disabilities to unwind, have fun, and experience the care and love that we as a government and community hold. We are dedicated to ensuring that our children experience unwavering support from the government, and our goal is to foster an inclusive society.
The Lasoda boss said the state government will continue to champion the cause of special needs children in line with the social inclusion aspect of the Themes Plus developmental agenda. The chairman, Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Hakim Disu, who was represented by twins Hilda, commended Lasoda's efforts and stressed the importance of recognizing the abilities of vulnerable children. Speakers at the event stressed the need to view children with disabilities as capable and deserving of equity, equality and inclusion and be protected from all kinds of abuse. Lagos State Government has unveiled 50 participants selected for the quarter-final round of the Cook Flavors cooking competition. And speaking at the event in Alausa, Ikeja, the state's Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusoya, expressed delight with the number of entries received for the cooking competition, saying it is optimistic of the culinary industry growing in the space of the Nollywood. Olusoya explained that those selected will be given free tickets to purchase food items at the food hub in Mushi, prepare a meal from it, then upload for members of the public to select the best 20 for the semi-final phase. She noted that the initiative will showcase healthy varieties of meals available for residents despite their lean budget and economic reality.
To move to the next stage of the contest, it's going to have to be 50 contestants and then down the line to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the grand finale. So we've sat down here for well over 2 hours going through videos of 70 contestants, and the collation is still happening for us to arrive at the top 50 that we've all decided on, and then just show that it's a free and fair selection.
The commissioner noted that every stage of the competition is devoid of bias saying, based on videos sent in. And members of the public will vote to select the top 20, where experienced judges will come in to decide those for the final, that's the semi-final round. The chief executive officer of the partner group, Jennifer Odufua, noted that about 194 entries were received, pruned down to 70 based on those who met the criteria, before 50 were selected for the quarterfinal stage. Also speaking at the event, a prominent chief, Ladi Smith, said that the culinary industry is growing faster with Nigerians occupying top positions, with some registering their names in the Guinness Book of Record.
Presentation wasn't also bad as well, considering you're cooking within a budget. I felt some people were overqualified to participate, but I felt in general it was a good crowd, and hopefully the people we have selected will give us good value for our money.
The quarterfinal will hold on the 25th of September, semi-final 28th, and final on the 5th of October at the Food Hub in Mushi. And over to the rest of the stories. The federal government is intensifying efforts to enhance infrastructure and manpower in the healthcare sector. Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Tunji Alausa, announced this during the 65th anniversary of the Nigeria Society of Physiotherapy in Abuja. Alausa stated that the federal government is committed to funding the healthcare sector while also creating a conducive workspace for health workers. He commended the Nigeria Society of Physiotherapy for its instrumental role in providing efficient services through practice, training, research, collaborations, advocacy, and policy development. And in some foreign news, Germany has carried out its first deportation of convicted Afghan offenders since the return of the Taliban to power in Afghanistan 3 years ago. The flight came a week after 3 people were fatally stabbed at a street festival in the western town of Solingen. The killing shocked Germany and sparked an intense debate over asylum rules when it emerged the main suspect was a 26-year-old Syrian refugee facing deportation. An Afghan man was detained after another deadly attack in May. The government in Berlin has already announced a series of measures ahead of elections on Sunday in eastern Germany, where the far-right Alternative for Germany is riding high in the polls. And over to sports news. Napoli has reached agreement with Saudi club Al Ahly for the transfer of Victor Osimhen in the Middle East club. Al Ahly is waiting for Osimhen to accept the proposal. The deal was announced by Saudi Pro League technical director Michael Emenalo. Meanwhile, Premier League club Chelsea, who are also interested in the Nigeria international, will need to move fast with a counter-offer if they wish to proceed. That was our news at 12, but just before we go, stay alive, make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youths on the theme, Agripreneur, Strategy for Wealth Creation? Well, you can get more details. It's on the Lagos State Government website. And to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has charged young people, particularly the recipients of the Silver Award of the International Award for Young People Nigeria, to stay focused and achieve a greater tomorrow. The federal government is intensifying efforts to enhance infrastructure and manpower in the healthcare sector. We also told you that Germany has carried out its first deportation of convicted Afghan offenders since the return of the Taliban to power in Afghanistan 3 years ago. And in sports, Napoli has reached agreement with Saudi club Al Ahly for the transfer of Victor Osimhen to the Middle East club. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast. It was compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. Thank you for listening.